Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. This is Raja. In this video, we are going to look at the stock PayPal. The ticker symbol is PYPL. This stock is almost rallied, doubled since we added to the tracker back in April, and it gave up a little bit gain last week. So let's look at this chart and see whether this stock is now offering any secondary entry point at this price level. And we will also look at the chart and see whether this is a buy or a sell or a hold at this price level. And we will be look at a couple of calls or put depending upon the chart behavior. So let's get started. And before we move on, this is our website. Please check it out when you get a chance. All the informations are recorded out there. Please check out all our social media sites. We are everywhere. We love to see you guys there. And please do not now forget to hit the subscribe button. I like to see you guys as a subscriber. So I will be doing a lot more videos on this stock and many stocks in coming days. So to do the level set, let's start with the website tracker. This is added to the tracker back in April 14th when it was trading around 109.79, and as of today it's closed around 191.84 and posting almost 75% gain. But at the peak it is almost not doubled, and it came down quite a bit after that. So the minimum entry was 109.75 and the maximum was 115.27, and the stop loss was $101, and which was never in danger because this stock never priced below that price level, or at least not closed below that price level. So it's offered a couple of entry points along the way. I didn't capture it, but I believe it is offering another entry point as of today at the price level of 194.84 at to 201.43, and the stop loss is around 176.49. The stop loss is nothing but your risk price. So anytime the stock closes below that price level, you may want to close it out and wait for another entry or move on to a different stock. So the stock may not be active in the way we want. So when we are right, we stay tight. When we are wrong, we just accept the mistake and move on to a next stock. As simple as that. That is all comes down to the speculation as a business. So when there is a risk, you take the risk. If the risk is not tolerable, just get out and move on to a next position. So let's look at the chart and see why this is a secondary entry point. So you guys are looking at the weekly setting for PayPal. I like the weekly setting because it eliminates a lot of daily noise, and it's give you some kind of clear trend for the short-term trading anywhere between no 1 week to 3 weeks to 6 months. So it's added to the tracker when it found supported its a 50-week moving average right here and the 10-week moving average. That is the reason it's added to the tracker. So as you guys know that I follow only two indicators. One is a 10-week moving average on 50-week moving average in a weekly setting. It's a weekly settings, okay? So it's offered another entry point right over here after quite a bit more rallied, but I didn't capture it at the time, but it was on secondary entry point and it's rallied after that also very nicely. But last week, it came down quite a bit and found support at its 10-week moving average. So that is the reason I believe this stock is now offering a secondary entry point, because it gave an opportunity test its 10-week moving average, and it successfully tested the moving average and bounced back nicely and closed above that line. So that is the reason I believe this stock is a secondary entry point at this price level. So let's look at a couple of calls for this guy as we are a little bit bullish on this stock. As you see that we put the alert on our Facebook group on Friday, so I will be sticking with the October 2200 call. So that's the one I was finding a little bit attractive at the time. So let's look at the call, how it behaved, and still it is attractive in or not. So looks like this call was trading around almost, it came around $4 or something like that, or $6 or something like that at the time, and it's rallied quite a bit nicely after that, but still it's now closed almost 40% down for the day. So I believe this stock is still is an attractive entry for this 200 call. So you can look at the $10 call, but it was a little bit cheap when it was trading on Friday, but now it's a little bit rallied, but still it looks like a very attractive entry point at this price level. So I will be considering October 20 call for 200 strike price. That's the one I will start with, and you guys look at a different call for different dates if you want, but that's the one relatively very achievable to me in next 4 to 6 weeks. Okay guys, thank you for watching this quick video. I try to give you as quick as possible, as actionable information as possible in this video. I don't talk about anything fundamental or something like that, the BS. End of the day, the stock, we have to make money. All the big guys do the dirty work for us, so we don't have to look at the fundamental. As long as we select high quality, high cap growth stock, pretty much all the fundamentals are taken care by the big guys, so we don't have to worry about that BS. So I try to give you as actionable information as I can in this video. So let's see how the sucker behaves in coming days. So please go ahead and check out the website. I will put the tracker link in the description section so you can refer it whenever you want. It will get updated at the end of the day with the stock closing price. And please check out all our social media sites. We can put the alerts every now and then there so you can catch it up. And please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I like to see you guys as a subscriber. I really appreciate that. I will see you guys in another video relatively very shortly. Until then, have a rest of the weekend.